Here. Oh, this is a funny one. Laura Loomer, bro. Do you guys know who she is?
Yeah.
No.
She's like, isn't she? Is she? No, she ran for Congress and then lost, and then I forget.
I think she used to be on like what the fuck? Is she on like? No, never mind. I have no idea. I can't remember what she did. I just know the name.
Here we go. Laura Loomer. This is what mental illness looks like. I mean, yeah, I agree. This is what mental illness looks like. I don't care if he's a veteran. Okay? So, I mean, that's a base take, but aren't you on the uniparty, like, Zog sucker side? Like, you really want to suck the U.S. military schlong so they could get hard enough to go to Israel and fight all day without any Viagra. That's what, that's what these people do. They're just like, oh, the patriots, the troops, oh, Israel's our greatest ally. But then now she's just like, there is no honor in supporting Islamic terrorists. Fuck him. Oh, okay, that's nice. What did she say? She said, here it is. This is a big one. She said, I have a lot more to say. Lots more. Needed to add on to my original tweet because I think this soldier is disgusting. Not enough words to empathize my disgust with people like him. Listen, woman. This is not your arena. You're not allowed to be disgusted with men. Women, when you let women determine which men are disgusting, do you know what you end up with? You end up with the majority of men being rated as below average in looks by the majority of women. That's what you end up with. You never let women determine what's disgusting because it will just change and change and change to suit their selfish needs. It's never consistent. I think putting your toddlers in front of a YouTube or a TV to raise them is disgusting. I don't care if it's a white family, a black family, a leftist family, a right-wing family. I don't care.
An autistic beetle.
Yeah, if you let the internet raise your child because you're too lazy to raise your child, I think that's disgusting. Now, women might say, yes, I agree, but then I'm a single mother. I need to go on a date. I want to relax after a day at work. I've been standing on my feet all day at Burger King. Let me pick up Yaxton from daycare and put him in front of YouTube and let YouTube raise him so I could kick my feet up and swipe on Tinder. That's not disgusting. See how fast it switches? Mm-hmm. Never let women determine what's disgusting. Never.
They'll also start to agree with each other, and it'll become like a really retarded game of telephone.
Yep, a snowball.
So
it's a snowball effect.
Have a group? Yeah, if you ever have like a group of women, you ask them one thing, that all the rest will repeat the same thing, but then they'll also they might even start to go like higher. So like if one says a guy is good looking, all the rest will agree, and it'll just go from there, and it just changes everything.
I had a group of 4 women tell me monkeypox doesn't come from monkeys. It comes from having intimate contact with people who are infected, right? And I was just like, so who's patient 0? And these 4 medical students didn't know what patient 0 was. What a patient 0 was.
Even I know that. Jesus.
Yeah. So I had to explain them what patient 0 was, unfortunately, in a professional manner, which was very hard. Can you imagine? You guys haven't seen me, but can you imagine how crazy my eyes got when I'm trying to just restrain my anger talking to these medical students about what a patient 0 is? I'm like, I'm a geneticist. I'm not a clinician. And anyhow, that was rough. I almost failed them, but I didn't because I don't want to see them next year.
They'd probably just call you a mansplainer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the university, the university that is hired me is rightly informed that I am actually non-binary. So that would be bigoted, and I would get them kicked out of school.
Very good.
Yeah, that's my trump card. No, straight up, I am non-binary on a lot of my work docs and other stuff. So when any reason I need to pull a card to cancel a bitch, I got it. I have a God, where is it? Oh, it's not. I don't have it with me. I don't take this shit around. But my boy B-Made bought me because he knew what I was doing. A like a gag gift, but I actually have it. It's like a gosh, it's like they sell like t-shirt dresses at Walmart, I guess, where it's like a t-shirt that's intentionally long for people to use as like pajamas. So it's like one of those things. So like it just looks like it makes me look like a wigga. You know those white guys wearing way too big like t-shirts over jean shorts. Whenever I wear this thing, I look like a wigga. Except it's pink and it has like the non-binary symbol all over it. it's just like he's like, when I wake up in the morning, I put on the armor of God. No one can touch me. It's like, you can't touch me. Although that's really the armor of Satan, so called armor of God. But here we got rest of this tweet from Laura Loomer. It should terrify everyone that we have freaks of nature in our military who embrace the jihadist campaign behind free Palestine. Wait, it should terrify us that we have freaks of nature in our military, and the ones you're talking about are the people that support Palestine? What about the people that dress up like wolves, the furries, and they bang each other in their furry uniforms? Is that a freak of nature? How about Mark Milley wanting to understand white male rage? Is he a freak of nature? Is that a problem? No, that's not a problem. How about kicking out thousands and thousands of soldiers who do not want to take an experimental injection? Is that a problem? No. But the first time a leftist self-deletes in a very selfless act of service to the right-wing sphere online so he can laugh at him, it's a travesty? Okay. It's disgusting. How much more evidence do people need in order to see that the Free Palestine movement is a pro-Hamas propaganda? I know that. Do you guys think the Free Palestine movement is basically pro-Hamas?
I mean, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't really ever see any pro-Palestine people that aren't pro-Hamas. Like, they'll try to dodge it, but they really are pro-Hamas. But I don't care. Like, so what? There's people in America that support terrorists overseas. There's people in America that support terrorists in America. There's people in America that support the family courts. There's people in America that support the police that open up doors in hotels and shoot people and just don't ask questions. There's people in America that support the borders being open. I don't care if people in America want to support some radical Islamic group overseas. Maybe if they decide to be terrorists, they can all go down to the southern border and blow themselves up so it makes like a canyon and we can finally get some border security. Think so? Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm hoping. Or maybe we should... Oh, wait. How can we convince the left that the Hispanic migrants are actually Israelis coming in? So they'll try to like... No. Damn. Yeah. It'd be easier to convince right-wing chuds that they're like actually Arabs and that's why we got to close the border, but the border will stay open. His family should be ashamed to even be related to him, and he should be denied all military honors at his burial for what he did. So, wait, now we want women determining military code. Perfect. Okay, cool. And I showed you guys that selection of tweets because I have a schizo post here that is hilarious. I want to read it to you. I'll put it up on the screen right now. Okay. This would explain all of the numerous plastic surgeries he has gotten done over the years and the uncanny valley I fall into whenever I see a photo of him. Let it be known by all that Laura Loomer's dead name is Larry. He is a transgendered Mossad spy. He is working for Israel to destroy America. And they got this picture of this Mossad guy on the left, and they're like, this dude grew his hair out and got plastic surgery. Now let me look at it. Let me do an assessment. No, those teeth are completely different. I mean, usually when you get dental work done, you straighten your teeth out, but the dude on the left's teeth seems to be more straight and aligned than Laura Loomer's. You see, the Laura Loomer's canines on her right side are left side. That first canine, the left side of those front two teeth. Mm-hmm. That's way out of line with her, her front teeth compared to the dude's canine, at least what I can make out. So, but I really want it to be true because it would be hilarious. You know what'd be really funny? Agent Larry, we have a special mission for you. What is it? Are you ready to protect Israel? Yes. Are you ready to protect the Great Temple? Yes. Are you ready to fight for your country? Yes. You need to go to America and transition and get involved in the culture war. Oh, can you imagine like a group of like Mossad officers like taking bets on which of the stupid new recruits would actually believe that's a mission and do it. Well, Larry did it. He's on estrogen right now. Oh man, I would destroy Israel if I was in Mossad. Not because I do it on purpose. It's because I would be too busy trolling and shit posting. It would my job would be completely ineffective. I'd be like, we're gonna have a conference with these 4 terrorist leaders, and it's just 4 random chuds from 4chan. It's just looking at a rabbi on a computer screen. Oh, that'd be funny. Okay, so looks like you guys 95%. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see that. 110, never again. Fake blue eyes. Need to see if the guy has the same birthmark on his face. I mean, hey, makeup is ridiculous these days. I will say Lauren Loomer looks quite disgusting. I think we can all agree on that, right?
Look like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah, this West.
Yeah.
Mossad are really good trollers. Laughing my ass off. Yeah, dude, imagine Mossad's it's just some dudes like shitposting and trolling. And they convinced the one like lefty in their unit to transition and go to America.
We have a special mission for you.
I would have so much respect for Israel. I'd probably convert, bro. I'd probably convert and I'd be like, I wanna head the spy agency that selects these special agents. And they basically just convince like well, you know, be the East people. You know how India, just for some reason, all of them love Israel. Dude, I bet I could go to India and get like 100 trans women like to fight for Israel. My elite squad of 100 subcontinental Asian Indian trans women will destroy the West or Gaza. That's what I mean. They'll like line up and walk down the streets of Gaza. And the pure, unadulterated, leftist-inducing cringe coming out of them would probably cause every single Gaza civilian to have an instantaneous cardiac arrest. Because this is a tolerance, guys. To deal with this clown world, you have to build up a tolerance. You can't just jump in. You'll go crazy. You guys have seen that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to build up a tolerance. And unfortunately in Gaza, there's no wokeness. Or fortunately, I guess, for the Israelis. So they got to get the most woke group of people and do a parade to their country. And they're all just, again, instantaneous cardiac arrest.